So, how you doing? My name is MC Ivan. I host different kind of podcasts with different people, and today my guest is one and only Mr. Ashraf. So,
Thank you, Mr. Ivan.
people have been asking where we have been. Most of the people that know us, Kigali, we know you are missing us, but yeah, we're here, and we wanted to share a bit of
Kampala,
some things.
Uganda.
Yeah. So, as I said, I host different kind of podcasts, and today
Today we're not talking about beer confessions. I cannot talk about any confessions about beer. I am Muslim.
I
You have to
understand.
remember that.
So today, what we're going to talk about, my brother,
Mental health.
mental health. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think mental health is one thing that is disturbing everyone. Not everyone, but most of our generation.
I think it's a topic people define differently. I mean, especially those who do not understand it.
Yeah,
So today, what we're going to talk about is
we just going to
we
delve
were
into
talking
say
earlier about about some of the friends that you have that are going through
a lot.
very
They're depressed
hard
and
times, and
hard times. And yeah, these are hard times, by the way. We shouldn't just.
I mean it's hard everywhere, and due to different things. I mean the economy, uh, loneliness. I mean
Yeah,
everyone is busy moving.
relationships, everything. Like basically, everyone has his own problems. But I don't want this to be a podcast that's just kind of a little bit boring. Like just being so serious about these things. I want it to be like more we're sharing. Like you're going through a lot.
Also,
We have been through a lot.
some mental disorders and problems are hereditary. I mean, they run
Yeah.
from family. But it always helps when when you can be able to talk about these things, when you can be able to pick up your phone and call a friend and talk to them about the problems and the things
Yeah.
that you're going through
For some reason,
without fearing to be
for some
judged, because
reason,
that's the biggest problem. I mean, we've seen that. We've been here. I mean, we came here, when was it, last year?
last year
And
we've been through some shit. Yeah, I could say
yeah,
a
a
lot.
lot. A
But
lot.
we managed to get here right now at
But
the
that's
moment.
because that's because I knew anytime I'll call Ivan. Hey, Ivan, do you want to meet up? And
Yeah.
we are guys, and we're not ashamed to say that.
Hmm.
Sometimes when things are hard, we'll meet up and talk about it, and it usually helps.
So
So
what's stopping you from like chilling with a few friends? Okay, maybe the friends you have are not the right ones, or maybe you're finding it's hard to like come out and share your own personal things.
the fear of how they're gonna look at them, how
Yeah,
they'll judge
but
them.
at the end of the day, it's your life. You need
It's
some
you
help,
alone
you
in
know?
your bed at night. If it's not you alone, then it's you alone in your head, and
And
it
when it's
can
in
be a
your head,
lot. It's
trust me, you don't want to go there because what's in your head is like, we have two sides, the good side and the bad side. And most of the time when you're in your head, the worst, you think about the worst of the
I
worst.
think people need to, they need to educate themselves. They need to research. They need to talk to different people. They need to be open for a different perspective. Because I was talking to someone, you remember that we were having this conversation together the other day, and someone said, no, I am African. You can't be depressed. There is no African that gets depressed. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, do you also agree with that?
Well, I don't agree with that, but then I get their point of view.
What's their point of view?
That point of view is like in Africa, everyone has problems at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
you stacking on one problem does not help you solve the other problem. So you have to find a way of patching up yourself and move on and try to fix other things. And mind you, your problems are not just your problems. Even your friends' problems are your problems.
Yeah,
So
sometimes.
not sometimes,
But then,
most of the times.
Ivan,
Like
the
how many times I've come to see you because of my problems and you take them as yours.
yeah, but then
Yes.
the Africa thing, the whole we are Africans and all
Mm.
that. You see, I believe these days we spend more hours. We're physically here, but
Mhm.
we're in the States, we're in China, because of the telephones. I mean, we are following up, what's going on
On the
out
internet.
there, the
Yeah.
internet, being envious about other people's lives, and
Well, yeah.
they don't have all their things figured out.
No, they just show you the good side, but then at the end of the day, they're the ones who go back and then cry behind, and then again smile for you on the camera and show you the good side. But at the end of the day, you want you to live your life,
Yeah.
enjoy you being alive every day, because some people there are in the hospital on their deathbed, and you're here creating problems in your mind.
I think it's about practicing gratitude. I mean,
Thank
every
you.
single morning, when you wake up, you have to look at things to be thankful for.
The sun
For
is up,
breathing,
you're breathing,
you are able to sleep under a roof.
you
you're not in the
ate. If you
streets.
didn't eat, you slept and woke up.
Yeah, it's about gratitude. When you practice gratitude more often, then it's going to help. We chose to talk about mental health because the suicide rates are increasing and it's
they're massive,
ridiculous.
and actually all the
And we
businesses
had
are going down right now because of mental health. As you said, when you have issues like that, you're productive. How do they say it? You're not productive anymore.
Yeah.
Even your work
Productivity,
productivity goes down.
reduces, yeah.
Your work ethic changes. You're down. You find that the numbers you're pulling last time are now lower than before. Not because you can't pull them, but because you have so much on your mind. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I want you to find a place like who you can talk
A
to.
safe haven for you.
So many people are relating, and I hate it when people just dive into saying they're going to become religious and go into God. They're like, yes, I love God, I'm a Christian, but
You don't have
sometimes,
to distract yourself from reality.
yes,
You have to be able to face these things.
yes, and find someone. I always say find someone to talk to, not necessarily who are your friends, but someone who doesn't know you. At the end of the day, there's a friend of mine who told me at one point she was on the road. This is a true story, by the way. She was on the road and she was going through hell, and she was seated down kuri bus arete Kachiru actually. And then someone came and was seated also there, but she was actually crying. And then someone asked, "What's wrong?" She didn't say anything. She's like, "I'm going through a lot." And then the guy was like, "You know what? I know you're going through a lot and I may not be able to help and I don't know you. But seeing you crying here makes me want to help. How can I be of help? If I can't be of help, can I just give you a hug and tell you like God loves you? It's gonna be okay." That day, that person left that side a changed person. She was more motivated, more like everything changed. She's like, man, just saying hi to someone and giving you a hug and telling everything is gonna be okay makes you feel like, wow, I'm back to normal. Like,
Yes.
I'm just going back. You closing yourself in a cocoon and saying like,
everybody hates me. I am alone. The world is hell. Uh, the world is messed up. People are messed up. No, I think this is my hack actually, and I hope it can be of help to everyone who's listening. I managed to go through some of my hardest times and darkest times by choosing to be positive. Because when you're more positive, when you look at things from a positive perspective,
yeah,
it changes a lot.
a lot,
A lot.
a
Like the way you
lot.
look at a person, like someone will say something bad to you,
Mhm.
but then when you keep quiet and listen to them and choose to to filter that and try to look
Pick
at
the
where
good.
they were coming from,
Yeah,
and pick the positive side, then it won't even bother you at all. You're like,
yeah,
it's not me, it's just them.
yeah. And you
But
actually choose to want to help them understand.
like,
Yeah,
I understand.
why the violence?
I understand where where you're coming from, being all violent. But do you think maybe I am not the problem?
Yeah, so we want to challenge you. We want to
To
be able to help you. Like,
We
as
challenge
we
you to be more positive. Be like
exactly.
that guy. You said in that story.
Mm-hmm.
Text that friend. Be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
how are you doing? Or if you know someone who's going
Through a
through a
lot.
lot, just
Be
text them and tell them it's going to be okay.
okay. It's gonna be
A
fine.
small gesture of
I
positivity
want you
and
to
love
just try and give
can
out
change a lot.
some more love. add some more
And
positivity.
that is very, very rare these days.
These days,
There is
things have changed. That's
no
why
love.
there's no love. Everyone is at the streets. Like the streets are holding them at man. Personally, I'm on the streets. Actually, just saying I'm single,
but
choose
but
to
you're a
be
nice guy.
able.
You
You
choose
mean I'm a
to,
nice
yeah,
guy?
you choose to.
But someone
You
out
don't
there
have
may
to
say
be.
differently.
Love is not about romantic relationship. Love is actually it's a
Kind.
daily life thing. It's kindness. It's
kindness.
choosing to be. It's a
choosing
smile,
to be-
smiling at a
As you say, it's
stranger.
choosing to be a better
Though it's
person.
very different here because people here don't even in Uganda. I notice people don't even greet each other or say hi. Like everyone is angry all the time.
Ah, but it's different in Kigali. Listen, in Kigali, it's different. Also, there they'll say hi, they hate you. They want to see you.
But it
But
doesn't
anyway,
matter.
it doesn't matter.
You do your part
Do your
and leave the
we want,
rest to
we want to help everyone out there and also again help ourselves because I want to be good. I want to do something positive and I want to go and sleep saying I helped someone.
Yeah.
Or you feel good at the end of the day. Why would you not do that? Like,
And there's still good people out there.
yeah.
I mean, if you're struggling to find love, now this love that I'm talking about is not the other love we're talking about, the general love. Now this is love, like a partner and all that. Maybe you need to start being more positive.
Yeah.
Then if you're more positive, then you'll attract positive people, and maybe
When you're
you'll
negative,
find
when you're negative, you're blocking your blessings. You see,
It's taken.
God gave us a gift called love. You have to give it to everyone else. If you gave it to, then why don't you give it to other people? When you choose to close yourself out there, it's not healthy. You become ugly. Actually, I've never seen a person with hatred.
We're not
Mm.
meant to be alone forever.
Yeah.
We're supposed to find mates.
So
And
basically, while we're doing all this,
Yeah.
we're starting a podcast about mental health. So,
Yeah,
and he's doing what else?
I'll be hosting the show. It's about mental health, fitness,
No.
and
That is
lifestyle.
other podcasts of his. But personally, he has a podcast going to be talking about mental health. I have a podcast also going to be doing mental health. He has a fitness thing also coming up.
But it's
just
not different.
It's not different.
I
We're just
don't
trying
know
to
why
spread
every
love.
time we actually talk about fitness, you choose to run away from it. Well, you've been joking.
Be healthy. Be healthy. That's the point. Thank you very much.
Thank you
But
for
this guy is
listening,
being
guys. I
immobile.
mean-
He's telling me to go to the gym.